yo.
Bam, we back. Episode 26. We got a special guest today.
What it do?
Shit, we got my boy Gabriel Chavarria in the house. Am I pronouncing that? I don't know. Is there an accent on the I? Is it Chavarria or Chavarria? Chavarria?
No.
Chavarria?
Chavarria.
Okay, cool.
But in
so it's
English,
an accent.
I think it's Chavarria.
Okay. Well, I don't think I changed it.
Yeah,
so,
no,
got my hair done, bro. What's up with you, brother?
I'm good. Chilling.
Damn, man.
Rick.
Welcome to Curious Radio, bro. This is episode 26, man.
Let's get it.
Yeah, bro. So, man, I've been wanting to get you on just because, like, let me get the shit off. It's getting hot, bro. I've been wanting to get you on just to kind of speak about your story, man, because we kind of, like, clicked. For those of you who don't know, I'm sure all of y'all know, this motherfucking kid's on fire, yo. He's on everything. He's got Lowriders out right now. Shit. His phone is going off second.
My phone is hitting me up.
And
Siri.
shit. And yeah, man, we just he's on fire. We met on the set of East Los High. We did East Los High together, and we kind of clicked on like, oh, we're both from LA, and
yeah.
and yeah, so yeah, man, where did it all start, bro? Before Planet of the Apes comes out and shit, you know, where did it all start, bro? How did we get here?
How did we get here? That's a great question, man. Damn, Rick, I was 20. No, I'm tripping. I was 16 at the time, and I was at a park playing basketball with my brothers, and there was an open casting for Freedom Riders. It was the first project that I ever did, and it was with Hilary Swank, Paramount Pictures.
That's a big deal, bro.
It's a
You
huge
probably
deal.
didn't even realize it at the
No,
time.
I didn't. I really did. You know, I'm just this kid in the park, you know, just out there playing ball. And then the casting director saw me, and she's like, "Hey, you look perfect." And
I'm like, well, thanks.
and I was
working
like,
out?
no, I was a little like weirded out. I was like, wait, what do you mean? She was like, yeah, you'd be perfect for this audition. You should audition for it. And my brother was in the back. He already had auditioned. And he's like, yeah, you know, she explained to me it's a movie, blah, 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 and all this stuff. And I was like, all right, cool. And she was like, yeah, you want to do it? I was like, nah, I'm good.
You skeptical,
I was
right?
Like, I was super skeptical. I was like, nah, because you
put you at the park, like stranger danger. What if you're a rapist, bitch?
No,
get away from me.
But not only that, but like you got to think like, because you always hear of the fucking like
people that try to take
frauds,
you for your money.
They take your money and shit. You got to pay
It's
money to
everywhere,
like
too.
do some, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, it was the first thing that came to my mind. So, anyways, my brother was like, you know, for like good 10 minutes, he was like trying to convince me to do it. So I was like, all right, fuck it, I'll do it. You know, I'll give it a shot. He's like, just do it, dog. You never know. And I was like, gee, they're not gonna pick us. Like, come on, man. We some two street kids, you know, from the neighborhoods. Like, they're not gonna pick us.
That's what they needed, though.
Yeah, but you know, they were looking for the raw real, right? So, so then, you know, I auditioned, did the audition, and 2 weeks later, they called us both back. And they were like,
you and your brother?
Me and my brother. Yeah, they were like, hey, we want to see Gabriel and David Chavarria, this location, blah blah blah. And I was like, oh shit. And then my brother Chi was like, yo, Gabe. And he was excited. He was like, yo, we booked this shit. I was like, and I was
don't get ahead of yourself.
Yeah, and I was
bro.
like, Chi, and I was still telling him, I was like, yo, this ain't even real, bro. Like, they not gonna pick us first of all, and like, this is fake.
And you're 16 at the time, right?
I was 16 at the time. So we go to the callback, and then finally, I realized that it was legit. I was like, yo, this is a real deal, because I saw other actors that were in other TVs and movies that were auditioning for the other roles in Freedom Riders.
Damn, you're like, yo, I seen you on TV.
Yeah, I was like, yo, that's what's his name, and that's what's his name. I was like, yo, this is real. Like, this is a real thing. And I was like, oh damn.
Start freaking out.
Yeah, I was like, I was more excited to see them to like even like I forgot about the whole, you know, while we were there. So anyways, long story short, man, I was like, all right, I'm gonna give it a shot. Let me just see what's up. You know, I kind of had an idea of what acting was. Yeah. And I was like, all right, cool. So that was a callback. So then we went probably like maybe 2 or 3 more times, and then Chi finally got the cut, and then they told me like a month after that whole thing happened, they called me. I got that phone call. And they were like, hey, we want to offer you the role of Tito. And I was like, yo.
And this is a true story too, right?
Of course, this is not a lie. This is my life.
No. I'm talking about the movie.
Oh, I didn't make this shit up. Like, yeah. So Freedom Riders is based on a true story about Miss G, Erin Gruwell, and Hilary Swank played her. And it's a good story, man. It's a beautiful movie. Yeah. So
that's crazy, man. And that's the one that kicked it off. Like what were you doing at the time at 16? I mean, I know what I was doing. I was fucking around partying.
Yeah, I was bullshitting. I was being a 16-year-old teenager. You know
what were you thinking about though? Like this shit was out of the blue. So like, what was
my life plan, dog? I was telling my boy Chris, my life plan was I just wanted to play pro soccer. Like that was my goal. That was my the only thing that I wanted to do. My parents, my dad played professional. My uncles played professional.
I know shit.
So
So
that
it's a
was
family
my
thing.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. It's in the DNA. It's in the blood. So
Well, I know your brothers have like a league and shit. And you guys coach and all
we
that
coach.
stuff.
We have our own
Still
soccer
active
club.
in it.
I'm still active. My brother Jeremy coaches. My brother Jerry, he's the owner of the club. I coached for a while too while I was there, and so yeah, man, like that was my life. That was the only thing I had planned, and acting kind of just altered everything. It changed.
How was
my
that
whole
going
entire-
though? With like playing ball, were you getting anywhere with it, or because it's
Yeah.
I feel like sports. It's so much like it's so much more cutthroat. You know what I mean? In acting, you never know. You could be Morgan Freeman and make it while you're 58.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
you know,
that's true.
in sports, it's like yo, you once you're like at a certain age, you're like, hey, bro, you done.
Yeah.
Like,
No, I knew that. I definitely knew that. Like, you have to, you got to pursue it at a young age. You got to be exposed. You got to have some sort of high level experience at a very young age. Like, I'm talking 17, 18.
yeah,
So I was playing at the highest level of club. I was playing club, and I got selected to play at ODP, which is the Olympic Development Program for the under 15. No, for the under 15s, and I was 13. So I was putting in
oh
work.
shit.
I
So
was
you
putting in
started off
work.
young. Then.
Yeah, I've been playing my whole life. Like, I was
Yeah.
playing my whole life, and I was putting in real work. So, and when I was 16, I was in high school. I was still playing. Like, I was still involved playing club, and then just I got introduced into acting. I got introduced into the whole entire industry and the craft, and I fell in love with it. Yeah,
Mind changed. You're like, whoa,
changed
what is
my
this
whole
shit?
Yeah, it changed my whole life.
Y'all gonna pay me for this?
Yeah,
Isn't that crazy?
It was crazy, man. Like I was trying to balance the two, soccer and acting, for like after that for like a good 5-6 years.
It's
you
a
know?
bitch, bro.
Yeah, it's not easy, especially in acting. It's a
You can
tough
put
industry.
if you can put 50% into your acting, you get 50%
Yeah,
results,
exactly.
or if anything less than
Yeah.
acting. You know what I mean? Because there's so much more that's out of your control and shit. So
Yeah.
yeah. So you gave that up, and then where did you go from there? You just started taking classes, or what'd you do?
I actually didn't. Like, I just, I went to college. I did some semesters in college, and I didn't continue. I wasn't, I figured
That shit
like,
ain't for me either.
You know,
Stop selling us this bullshit.
School ain't for everybody, man. Like, it's
Nah,
good, it's
for
great.
real. For some
everybody
people-
like, some people love it and they're good at it. And
I just think it's
kudos to them.
antiquated, bro. It's antiquated. Like they gotta update some shit, bro.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, their whole system, and what is it? The what is it called?
Prerequisites and all-
to,
yeah.
to go to get this. Just like, it's
yeah, like 60 classes and
Yeah,
all this
it's
shit.
like
Give
all
us
these
your money
units.
is what it means.
that's
you know
exactly
what I mean?
what it means. So
It's just like shit. I don't give a fuck about social studies. I know like hunter gatherers and shit. Whatever. Homo sapien. So what would you so then you started auditioning and stuff. Was that kind of like a leaping board for you?
Yeah, 100%. So Freedom Riders was definitely like, it was a big deal because
Yeah, I remember that
I
film.
had a good role in it, for somebody who's never had experience.
You know what's a trip, bro? I was actually at the same time because we're pretty much the same age. I was playing drums, bro. I was playing professional in his private organization, drum corps. And one of the kids that we were playing with dropped out of the line because he also did that movie. He went to Gardena High.
talking about Sergio?
Yeah, Sergio, bro.
Yeah. He that's right. He was a super drummer. Yeah,
So-
he was
so
good.
he-
Shout out to Sergio.
Yeah, for real, bro.
Yeah.
Wherever you at.
Yeah.
So yeah, I remember that, bro. And he's like,
Damn, that makes perfect sense
he
because
was-
he'd be on set and he'd be like playing with the pencils and stuff.
oh shit, yeah, he still had it in him, bro.
That's
I remember he
crazy.
was growing his hair out, and he used to be like shaved head, and we were just like, "What the fuck you growing hair?" He's like, "I'm doing a movie."
Yeah,
And
that's
we're all
right.
like, "Get the fuck out of here, bro!" Like you're from the hood, you're just
Yeah.
like, "Get the fuck out of here."
Anybody believe your
Yeah.
ass?
So then, and then there was a real movie. I was like, "Oh shit!" This
Yeah, he had a
motherfucker's
good
like-
part too.
Yeah,
he had
I
a good
remember
part
that.
in it. Yeah.
That's crazy. But yeah, so that leaped you into other things, and I mean, it's never. You know what's crazy to me? It's like it's never just bam. You know what I
Nah,
mean?
hell
But
no.
it kind of is. I don't know. Like if you have some kind of talent, I feel like you're always gonna get that beginner's luck. You know what I mean?
yeah.
A little bit because sometimes. For me, I booked my first 2 auditions too because you go in there so naive, you don't know what the fuck it is, and that's half the battle, bro. Going
Yeah.
in this room like you're like
Because you're definitely more relaxed and you're definitely not worried about like
Yeah.
you're kind of just like, oh, all right, let's
what is this
let's
shit?
get
Like,
this shit
What do
going.
you guys need me to do? You don't
Yeah.
you're not putting these people on a pedestal.
Exactly.
And then when it kind of fucks you up.
It does. It's a mental game.
Because then you're in there and you're like, oh, that's such and such. She directed
Yeah.
this, or oh shit, I'm testing. I'm doing a chemistry read with such and such. I'm
Yep.
like, oh shit, instead of like just being like, what are we doing? Huh?
Right.
It's crazy. So what's it been like, man? What's the journey been like for you?
I mean, it's been good. It's been crazy. Like since after what was it? I was
Keep
what
going.
happened? You gotta.
Keep going.
Oh, no. After Freedom Riders, it took me. I don't know, man. It took me like I didn't really start taking acting seriously 100% till I was like 23, 24. because I was still trying to play ball. I was still trying to go out there.
Yeah.
I went to Honduras when I was 19.
Damn, you played out there?
I tried out professionally, yeah, and I made it. I made it to the reserve squad. Yeah, man, I was gonna be pro. Like that, my goal was to
look at little patitas over here.
I had one game plan was to go pro, and at least
that was kind of working out then.
Yeah, at least attempt to. Yeah, I'm telling you, man. Like I ball. I'm a baller. Like
hey.
I put in work. And I got all these damn injuries.
Ball is life, bro. Ball is life.
You know, ball is life. So yeah, man. But you know, I wasn't mentally prepared to leave everything behind at 19 years old. So then I was like, you know what?
Because you had to move over there, right?
I had to go out there. Honduras. Yeah, they would have.
Hey, that's rough, bro.
Yeah, it's you're living in a third world country. It's not the same. You know, it's beautiful, but you know, it's.
Hey, bro. You get your fucking throat slit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like, don't rock the J's out there.
I'm good, man. Yeah, for real.
Don't put out the Nikes because they'll be like, nah, you're gonna have to come up those.
Yeah. Fuck that.
No, but look, it was cool. Like it was dope. I just wasn't mentally prepared to leave everybody behind, my family, you know, like everything that I knew to go and do this. You know what I'm saying? And it's brutal, man. It's being a professional athlete is not for everybody. Like,
not only
you know
that,
what I'm
it's
saying?
demanding on the body.
Yeah, it's the body.
It's
like
a small window.
Yeah, you know, like if you get hurt, you know, you blow out a knee, you're done.
Well, not only
career
that,
is over.
well, not only that, you have a small window. Like
of
it's
course.
your age.
Yeah, exactly.
How old are soccer players? Like the oldest,
dude. I mean, an average soccer player will probably last till he maybe, if he's healthy, 40, like 39, 38.
That's not too bad.
It's not too bad, but
if you're a football player, you got like a 5-year window.
No, but again, there's not that many guys who last to 40. Like people retire like mid-30s. You know what I'm saying? Because they got so many injuries.
It's also
so much traveling,
balling out of control. They're like, fuck it, I got money. I'm done. You know what I mean?
That's probably why they do it too. But you gotta think about it. And their families, you know, families, they get traded. You go play for another country. You gotta go move to the next country.
Shit. Damn,
you know, it's crazy. It's crazy. You
I mean, it's kind of cool, but it's kind of crazy. How did your family feel about it? Like, you know, since it was like a family thing for you guys to all playing ball.
Oh, about soccer?
I'm talking about you
becoming
pursuing act. Yeah, instead and giving up ball.
They were cool. Like they were all supportive. You know, in the beginning, it was kind of like, yo, what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, this is not, you know.
Hey, bro.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It was
you want to be an actor now?
Yeah, like,
really?
You know, and they knew
you
that.
put fucking 30 years into this, now you want to be an actor?
Yeah, it's like, you can't don't throw it away. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I struggled for a minute trying to balance the two. Or like, you know what I'm saying? So, but I always knew, dog. I always knew that I had something special with acting. Like, I knew I had experienced something special and I was addicted to it. I was like, yo, I want
that high, right?
That high. It's just that high. Like, it wasn't even, you know, it's when you're being on set, man. Like if you have never been on set as an actor or ever performed in anything, like being on set there's nothing like it, man.
For real, I'm happiest on set, bro.
Yeah,
I vibe with everybody usually. It's like I mean, it's just fun. You're like, man, we get to play pretend for
you get a chance to escape your reality and just like dive into like something else.
Yeah,
you know? And it's literally playing. It's a playtime for adults.
For real.
Because you see kids do it all the time. They're running around like, you know, fucking jumping on shit, thinking they're Superman or whatever. They believe it.
For real.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like, that's what we do. We fucking do the same thing.
It's the craziest thing because this is what I got in trouble for growing up. I always say that shit. I'm like, I got in trouble in class because I was never there. I was like, fuck this. I'm checking out. And I'd go somewhere else. And now, shit, I get paid to do that. Yeah. They're like, all right, I need you to go somewhere else in your head, but be here. You know, and I don't know. I'm like, I guess it's weird, bro, because I don't know. You get how you fall into things. Did you ever think like this was gonna be the end game, like, or not even the end game? Shit, you're in the fucking beginning of it.
I feel like I'm really beginning. Hell yeah. Never, dog. Like I never. I'm telling you, man.
Stupid, right?
It's crazy. Like it's crazy because like it took me a minute to really like get it. Like, all right, Gabe, like you doing this shit. At a high level. Yeah. Like this isn't
at the highest level.
Yeah,
bro.
you know what I'm saying? Like this isn't by mistake or like you can't think like that. You know what I'm saying? This was written. This was for you. This is what. So it took me a minute to really accept that this was what I was meant to do. You know what I mean? Because I was in love with soccer. You feel me? Like that's just what I wanted to do. Like,
how hard was that to let go?
It's hard, man. It's still hard.
I know.
It's tough.
Because I know you're still.
I can't go to a game and not want to play.
Get that itch.
Like I can't go to a stadium and like enjoy a game because it's like. I know I can ball. Like I know I can be better than that guy, or I can take that guy. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's tough. It is tough.
Shit, man. Ball is. Speaking of ball, we were the other night. We were at Gabriel's house, and he has this soccer ball. We got in the pool.
Oh yeah, like, this motherfucker.
It was like 11 o'clock at night. It was hot as shit all day. Finally, we got into this pool because this dude finally cleaned it out in his crib, and we start bouncing this ball off the wall, and then finally get a soccer ball. I'm like, oh shit! I'm like a little kid. I get excited. I chuck the fucking ball.
I thought it was baseball, dog, or fucking trying to run a route and shit.
That shit goes over the fence.
Fucking threw it to the neighbor's house.
No, it was like the Sandlot, man. I'm like, you're like, yo. Hey, that ball has sentimental value, bro.
I was like, Rick, you better go fucking get that
You're like,
ball.
and it was expensive.
And it was expensive.
And I'm like, fuck, you got a ladder? You're like, nope. I had to fucking rig all these chairs and shit. I'm like peeking over, trying to flash with my phone. I'm like, man, how the fuck are we get this? I ended up getting it out with the net. That
with the pool net. It worked. Hey, it worked. We got it. Shit. You didn't have to hop it, so you was good.
I hurt myself, though. Still like, shit.
That was fun.
That shit was fun, man. Yeah, man. So, I don't know. What do you think? Shit. What do you... You know what's crazy? We were just kicking it the other day. East Los High. It's the end of it, man. It's just...
Yeah, man. That's crazy.
Right?
That's one of the biggest news this year, for sure. Like, you know, it's...
Like, I kind of feel like everybody kind of saw it coming.
I didn't see it coming. Shit.
No? You didn't think so?
Hell nah.
Oh, man.
No, honestly, like, I mean, there's a lot of things that go on behind the scenes that, you know...
Politics.
There's a lot of politics involved in... You know, East Los High is a special show. It's a great show, and I personally feel like there's a lot more room for it to continue.
Yeah.
You know, whether it could be on another platform or on a network television.
Yeah.
But you know, it had its run. We
did
4 seasons, 4 great seasons.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And we were Emmy nominated 4 times.
5
times.
Bam.
5 times. You know what I mean? So, it's, you know. What we did with the show was great, man. It was great, and it's a lot of people are obviously disappointed. You know, a lot of our fans are not too excited about that, but anything can happen, man. This, you know, in this industry,
for real,
you never know.
It was, you know, it's one of the special ones because you know it's funny when I auditioned for the show, I had seen the first season, and I was like, oh shit, this is dope, right? Because I'm born and raised in LA too. I grew up in the hood. I mean, I was South Central was first half of my life, and then San Fernando Valley, and so like I was like, this is dope. It was the first whenever, and I'm a grown ass man watching this shit, and I'm like, but you know, I'm in the industry, so I was just kind of because I was scouring, like trying to find projects where I fit in. I was still in that stage of my career, like where the fuck do I fit in here, man? Like, because at the time, people that was only a couple years ago, man, and there was not that many parts, bro.
0.
Bro, the comparison to now, like people don't fucking realize how good it is now.
Yeah.
And especially with all the platforms and all that shit, man, it was slam back then. Like you either were a cholo, or you're a cop, or you're like some fucking undocumented kid from Guatemala or some shit. You know what I mean? Like, so it's kind of crazy. So I found this show and I was like, oh shit, this is dope. And this, you know, and I loved kind of how like it was kind of raw and kind of gritty. And then when it came up to audition for it, I was like, oh shit. I told my manager, I was like, get me in for this shit.
Yeah.
And whatever, I came in, I met Carlos and shit. And I was like, cool. And before I knew it, I was on there, and I was like, man, it was a cool little show to be a part of because it just such an underserved demographic. I feel like, you know what I mean?
100%.
Yeah, and I feel like it's crazy because like you were like the fucking heartthrob of the whole entire show. I was the asshole.
Fun. You played a good
I know, for real.
We had a good time.
Yeah, man. There was like pages dedicated to hating me on Instagram. I was like, goddamn.
Yeah, they didn't like Diego too much.
Yeah, man, it's all good. Diego just wants some love, all types of love. But yeah, man, it's kind of crazy. But like all things, I guess they all, you know, everything's got to come to an end eventually or whatever. But it's also like shit, man. You got a bunch of shit going on right now, bro.
Yeah, you know, work has been great, man. I've been super blessed. God has been good. You know what I'm saying? I've been fortunate, man, to be a part of some big time projects. You know,
how big is a religion in a part of your life?
I wouldn't use the word religion. I'd probably use the word relationship more.
Oh, okay, cool. I like that.
You know what I'm saying?
I fuck with that.
Like I'm very spiritual, and I feel like I have a pretty good relationship with God.
Cause I don't fuck with religion, but I fuck with like.
I fuck with you know what I'm saying? I have a good relationship with
higher
him,
power, whatever.
Just like any relationship, you can always make it better. You know what I'm saying? You can always do better.
Yeah.
So that's my biggest thing. And I'm very spiritual, so
yeah. I
leave it all up to him.
Cause it's all your family. It's a big part of your family, right?
Yeah, for sure, 100%. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's interesting. I grew up Catholic as fuck.
Yeah.
Which is you guys aren't Catholic, right?
No.
Yeah, that shit is so strict, bro. Like,
No, I'm not. Well,
I felt so bad growing up about everything. I was like, damn, I feel bad about my thoughts.
You see that?
Shit, son.
But that's the thing. That's why, like, for a long time, we're kind of taught that, right?
Yeah.
To like everything is bad and everything's the devil and everything is this is
yeah.
But it's like, as a as an adult now, it's like the world. You know what I'm saying? It's not like that. Like I refuse to believe that I'm gonna go to hell for like fucking tattoos or you know what I'm saying, or like fucking like cursing or some shit. Like I just
think a lot of it was hype. Like we forget that men were involved in this, right? It's just the common man. So like, I don't know. I just feel like they had a different vocabulary. They had different definitions of things. They spoke differently about things
for their time.
Exactly.
Everything that was written, the way it was written, served the purpose for their time. You know what I'm saying? So it's like now you can't really, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of it is metaphorically, right? Some people take it very literal.
Exactly.
Like,
and that's the problem. They're just like, oh, we got to stone this person to death because you got extremes on both sides. I'm always like, I don't know, man. It's crazy to me that there's this crazy. My dog eating food? Nala, hey, go to your bed. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I got a dog in the studio. Go to your bed.
No, Nala's part of the production. So
she's the PA. Yeah. She's not very good at the job, but you know look how slow she moves. I told her to go to her bed.
She was gonna give me water, but she didn't hook me up. So.
Nah, she's like, I'm drinking my own water, homie. Went into her little cave. What the fuck was I saying? Damn it, Nolly. Oh yeah, religion. So I mean, I grew up feeling bad about everything, but I'm like, now I feel like people are opening up. I was watching this thing. Have you seen that documentary or not documentary? It's kind of like J. Cole's thing where he put it together that it's like Dreamville. It's a whole album, but it's like a little movie documentary thing.
No, I haven't seen that.
It's
I gotta check that out.
Fuck, bro. Yeah. Sick as fuck.
And is this something that just came out? Or is this something that's
kind of recent? It was for Your Eyes Only, that new album that he dropped.
Okay. Yeah.
And he talks about it. He talks about it there, where he's like, I just feel like it's got to be changed in the approach. Everything's got to be updated, man.
Yeah. Yeah. Of course. You know, time and like today's time, things evolve, man. Like again, like I mean, not to get too like spiritual or but in religion, and you know, since we're on the topic, like I don't know, man. I just feel like, at least in my personal experience, like there's things that happen in my life that I can't explain. Yeah. Like just even with my career, like I don't when I audition and when I've done stuff on set and like there's things that I feel that I can't explain it, but I know that someone or something God. Is providing that is showing you that, is giving you a taste of that. You know what I mean? So
I just think it's vocabulary. You know what I mean? Like that's God, because everybody has a different interpretation of God. That's why I'm always like, whatever you feel. Like, whatever you call that shit, that's God. We might be talking about the same thing.
Some people call it energy. Yeah. You know, some people call it the stars.
Law of attraction, whatever. Yeah. Some people are like, it's Mother Earth or whatever. Me, I'm like, let's just light a blunt.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's my biggest thing, too. Like, I'm not going to say my religion's right or my God is the one.
Because who knows?
Your God, you know what I'm saying? But then you got, obviously, extreme people that, so it's like, man, y'all
go
that way. Yeah.
It's a hot time. I don't know, man. How do you think the industry, you think it's changed drastically? Within like probably. I mean, of course it has, right?
As far as what?
Like with as far as like Latinos in television, how do you think it's changed for you though? Like,
big time.
As far as like not just the opportunities, but I mean like, do you think the stories are changing as well?
100%. I feel like now more than ever the industry, I mean, they've really taken notice us as you know. First of all, we're the ones who go to the movies. We're the ones who take our families.
Dummies with our money.
Yeah, but we take everybody to go.
Let's keep it real, bro.
Let's keep 100.
Go to Sizzler tonight.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, and we go, and we there, right? So
can't pay rent.
Then we gotta ask our cousin. They bought that money.
Like, hey, bro, just 15 days, bro. It's all good.
You feel me? Yeah. I'll give it to you back.
Yeah, I got you.
But nah, man. Like the industry has really taken notice, man. We're becoming the majority. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And
one thing Latinos do is procreate.
Yeah, you feel me? And that's
babies.
You know what I'm saying? So we need a Latino president. You know, we need a Latino. Right? You know, so at some point, you know what I mean? Like I see it happening. Shit.
I'm crazy, bro. I don't think we should have a president. Period, bro.
Oh, so you believe in like?
I just feel like it should be a board, right? Of like 10 motherfuckers or whatever. Yeah,
but who's gonna be them? Who's gonna be them 10?
Well, it's got to be a vote, right? And the people have got to be a lot more involved, but not dumb fucking people. This is the problem, that a lot of dumb people have a voice, right? Yeah. So what we do is we gotta have a test. You gotta pass this test before you can vote. If you can't pass the test, you're fucking nixed out. Sorry, bro.
Yeah, I really like where you're going with this,
right? So you get a board of like 10 people. Dudes is better with the best dude in business, right? The best dude in environment, the best dude in job security, the best dude in infrastructure. You get whatever, the best dude. You get like Elon Musk and Bill Gates in that motherfucker, whatever. You throw them in a circle, and then we hack this bitch out and be like, how do we figure it out? You know what I mean? Because those dudes, I feel like those dudes are going to be a lot more open-minded to be like, okay, let's talk to these people. How do we... Have you seen Arrival?
Oh yeah, of course.
So you know how like
with Amy Adams, right?
Yeah.
I like that movie.
They couldn't decode the code and shit.
Yeah.
And the code was you had to work with everybody and trade information to figure this shit out, or else the planet was gonna, I guess, explode or whatever's gonna happen. And I feel like it's the same thing, bro. If we can't, one dude, and it hasn't even I don't even a chick. I don't give a shit who it is.
Yeah.
Like,
but
that's just kind of crazy.
But the thing about it, like, because the way our country, this country is just it was made off that. You know what I'm saying? So but
But that's the thing. We gotta update shit. We're following a constitution that was written with a fucking feather, and people rode horses in to get to that bitch. You know what I mean?
That's true.
Times have changed, bro. You know what I mean?
This is why I'm telling you. You could be the next president. Bro.
Hey, I don't want to be a president, but a lot of stress.
I'll vote for you, dog.
All right, cool.
I'm voting for you.
I got one vote down. So yeah, I mean, I don't know. I just, it's kind of a crazy idea. But yeah, I do agree. But I think also what's happening that. I think a lot of it isn't like it's been racist or some shit. I just think that people are barely coming up to that level. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like most of us, right? I'm first generation. Is that first generation, second generation? What is it when you're the first one born here? Is that first or second?
What is it? First.
First?
Right?
I guess. I don't know. First or second. But I'm like, so like, first. So now we're the ones who were growing up, right? Mm-hmm. We were the big rush of people and shit, you know? So it's like now you're getting these people that had the opportunity to go to college, to create these opportunities, to get smart, to chase these industries and see things because their parents were on the fucking farms picking strawberries and shit.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I just feel like a lot of it has to do with that too. Like we coming up. Yeah. In every community.
I agree with you on that because like I've never ever honestly like, you know, I've never really was involved in like watching the elections.
Yeah.
But I watched the last one. Like I watched Hillary.
It was a reality show.
Yeah. But not even for that. It was important. Like I felt like I was like I needed to. You know what I'm saying? Like
that shit was mad stressful, huh?
Yeah, because it's like you got two candidates that like the world's really not happy with.
No, none of them. Nobody was happy.
Nobody was really excited about these candidates.
And
so
like either way, they're like, damn. Either way, we're fucked.
Yeah, exactly. So that's what I kept hearing. I was like, yo, we about to be fucked. So I was like, I need to know who and why we about to be fucked. Like, you know what I'm saying? So
I couldn't believe that Trump won. I mean, I could.
I don't know, man. That's crazy. It goes to show. Oh, you're gonna turn down the.
Yeah. It goes to show what?
It goes to show how like our us as a country, dog, like what we were really thinking about.
Well, you know what I think a lot
of
it was
to allow that motherfucker.
Well, I think a lot of it.
You know what I'm saying? Like
I think a lot of it.
That shit spoke loud. Like, okay, where are we in the U.S.? Like, which side are you on?
The problem, bro. The problem was, I think a lot of it was fuck yous to the country.
That too.
Of people that were robbed of the candidate that they wanted. You're like, you know what? You ain't gonna do shit our way. All right, let's throw a match in this bitch. Let's burn it down. Yeah. You know what I mean? I feel like a lot of people did that because Hillary. You know what? This is the ironic part. Hillary won the nomination for the Democratic Party by super delegate votes, not by delegate votes, which is the whole process is retarded. But
yeah, no, it's a weird. Fucking,
it's
I need to up my game in the politics.
Yeah, so it was a dirty trick because it's depending on who many. It wasn't depending on how many people voted for her or Bernie Sanders. Bernie Sanders won how many people voted for him, but she won how many super delegate votes are. So there are people that are involved in the process voted for her. Like these are also politicians that are like, oh, we give it to her,
That's already retarded.
So exactly. So that
has nothing to do with the people.
That's how exactly. So that's how she won. And ironically, at the so the election goes on, and Trump didn't win by a majority vote by the people. He won by another thing, which was electoral vote, which is like another board. Yeah. And I'm just like, this is so stupid. Why are these fucking boards choosing for us? You know what I mean? Right. Like, why? That we can do whatever. We can fingerprint our damn vote into our iPhones, man. We can do anything, man. You know what I mean? We got virtual reality. We're getting off subject here.
No. Look, I'll tell you one thing. Look, I like to take a positive out of every negative situation, right? And Mr. Trump, like, you know, I don't know what his agenda is. I don't know what he's got planned.
I don't think he does either.
Who knows? But I give him credit for one thing. The fact that he was a businessman, you know, and a businessman who just, you know, a very successful businessman, whatever, but he became the president of the United States. Damn. Like, you didn't have to be involved. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, what is it, military background or
Yeah.
like little things like, you know what I'm saying? Those
Most
things
of them,
that are
actually,
important.
most of them are lawyers, actually.
Right, you know what I'm
Barack
saying?
Obama, lawyer.
But
Hillary Clinton, lawyer.
But that's for me. That's like, yo, I want to be a successful businessman. And hey, if I could run for president one day, shit, why not?
Dwayne Johnson was saying that shit.
Yeah,
Kanye
you know what I'm
West
saying? I
was
keep
saying
hearing
that,
dumb shit like Kanye trying to run for president. Hey, by all means,
I'll
dog,
vote
if
for
you
Dwayne
feel
Johnson.
like-
No lie, I'll vote for Dwayne Johnson.
Yeah, The Rock, he's dope, dog.
Hey, I fuck with The Rock.
Yeah, he's I like The Rock.
Call me the Pebble, bro. I'm like a mini Rock.
So yeah, man, like I don't know, you feel me? So I feel like, you know, whoever's in charge in the office, man, just do a damn good job. Do the best you can.
It's an impossible job. That's
Yeah.
why I don't think it should be one person, bro. It's an impossible job.
Yeah, I can see. Yeah, I can see.
Kind of like
why.
being a cop. It's an impossible job too. You're meeting people on the worst day of their lives at the worst possible
Yeah,
time of their
man.
lives. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
And you're a cop,
And they
like
and you got to fix that problem.
for real.
Yeah,
It's
that's
like-
a tough thing, man. I give a lot of credit to our men and women in the forces. You know what I mean?
with everything. But yeah, man. So fuck, we got way off subject. Sorry, guys.
No, it's
That's
all
what
good.
happens at Curious Radio. Look at the logo. It's pretty, ain't it? Well, yeah, we're filming this one, so this one's gonna be up on YouTube. If you guys haven't headed over to the YouTube,
Hey.
head over to the YouTube and subscribe to Curious Radio, so you can watch wonderful faces like this. Look at this little brown boy. He's a nice dude. But yeah, man. So yeah, as we were saying, like projects, man. So what do you think was the leaping point, man? After, because right now you have Lowriders is in theater still right now, right?
I believe so. Yeah, it's probably still in there right now. Yeah.
And then now you got World of the Planet of the Apes coming out.
Bro,
Bro.
that's crazy.
Bro.
You know what's funny, man? I was so curious. Like the movie hasn't come out yet.
Hey, Curious Radio.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Hey, the movie ain't come out yet, but I was curious to see, like, because I know people have been seeing it. You know, they've been screening it for certain people.
Yeah,
blah blah
yeah.
blah. So I was like, yo, I want to know what people are saying, and I did. You know, I did a little Google search and see
Yeah.
what people are talking about. Man, everybody is like,
Legit.
like, and I mean, I'm hearing some of the most craziest like reviews, like,
Bro. I mean, I watched one of the extended scenes, the Bad
oh,
Ape
yeah,
scene.
the Bad Ape scene, yeah, yeah.
I was like, damn, bro. That shit looks
Real
real as
as fuck.
fuck, bro. I was like, damn, this shit is good now,
Nah,
bro.
they
Like,
they definitely upped the CGI.
the acting, everything, bro. It was perfect in that scene. It was so, man, I was like, this is, I was like, I got excited for you. I was like, oh, I got to call this motherfucker. I was like, hey, man, we're going to Sizzler.
We bring the family.
Yeah, man. Shit, it's kind of crazy, man. What was that like, bro?
The experience.
Yeah. You guys filmed that in Canada, right?
Yeah, we shot Apes in Canada. I was there like 5 months.
that your first time there?
Yeah, it was my first time in Canada.
It's kind of strict to get up there.
Yeah.
It's kinda
Really?
weird. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little strict. Yeah, it was a
If
little
you've
strict.
been locked up and shit.
Yeah,
it's
you probably can't go to Canada.
I can't, bro. I swear I can't. I gotta get like a fucking.
Don't think I
pardon.
like that whole DUI
Yeah.
thing. Is that really like?
Yeah,
I mean, I don't
there's
know.
a DUI thing. Anything on your record, like if
That's
you've been arrested at all.
Damn.
Hashtag fuck.
Damn.
Well, anyway,
if you
so
want to
you-
go to Canada, you better think twice.
No,
about
I
doing some
can get like a pardon for like work or
But
whatever.
yeah, you get a permit for work for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah.
Yeah.
But still, it
Um,
sucks.
Yeah. So we shot in Vancouver. I was there in and out.
Cold as fuck.
Yeah. Fuck yeah. It was
Bad.
cold. It was just always gloomy.
Did you
It's
get
a
to
beautiful
enjoy
city, though.
any summer Canada?
Huh?
Canada? Did you get to enjoy it?
Kind of. Yeah. I mean, at least the city of Vancouver. Yeah. It's because the thing was when I wasn't filming, like I had long breaks, so I would just catch a flight back to LA because
Yeah.
it was like a 2-hour flight.
Yeah. Oh.
You know what I mean? So I was in and out. You know.
Yeah.
But I there was some times where I definitely, and then it was the weather wasn't. We shot it during the wintertime.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah, it was cold.
Oh,
man.
that's why it's a bunch of snow
It's
in the
a bunch
movie.
of snow in the movie,
Hey,
man.
go to Canada.
Go to Canada, see some nice
Shit.
snow.
Yeah, man. It's kind of exciting, bro. And then you got something. Can you talk about your other project or no?
About the pilot or Hunter
No,
Killer?
Hunter Killer.
Oh,
you
Hunter
can
Killer.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can talk about. I mean, I don't know too much details about it, but we can definitely talk about it. I mean, I shot a film with Jared Butler and Gary Oldman in Common.
Bam, how was that? What the fuck is going on? It's kind of crazy, bro. Like when that shit starts happening around all of us and shit, people start working with you. Like, oh, I work with such and such, and I'm like, sometimes I'm like, what the fuck? Like, were you living in another dimension, right? You trip out ever?
No,
don't
not
trip
really,
out?
man.
Man.
I feel like
It's only when I smoke and I get high as fuck. I
probably
trip out.
maybe
Yeah.
if I, honestly, I swear to God, like when I
Yeah.
drink and I get a little buzz, and I'm like, damn. Like,
trips you out.
I trip out on shit. Like
Yeah.
honestly, I'll be like, yo, I'm in this movie.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I had one of those moments.
That's
with
the
Apes.
only time. Yeah.
Like I was buzzed and I was watching the trailer and I was like, what the fuck? Like,
You
this
forget,
is one
you're
of
like,
the biggest fucking franchises,
Yeah, bro.
and it's a summer blockbuster. Like summertime is like you get a movie in the summertime is big. Transformers,
Bro.
Spider-Man. Apes now, and like
it's just gonna be huge.
it's gonna be huge,
bro.
man. And again, like when I saw the reviews and like some of the people, the stuff that they were saying, I'm like,
Stop reading.
I'm gonna have to stop reading
Bro.
because I'm like, damn, like.
Then this shit bombs. You're like, fuck. I jinxed it.
Like, no, let's pray. Knock on
I'm
wood, bro.
kidding,
Like,
I'm
we don't
kidding.
want that to happen.
Nah, I'm sure it's gonna be dope.
Yeah.
But yeah, so man, you're on fucking fire, bro.
I'm trying, man. I'm trying. I'm just trying to, making the most out of every opportunity.
What do you
man.
think has changed for you, like, as far as like career wise? What do you think was that leap where you like, this is a transition, right? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When you go from, for example, like when you first start out, you start doing like these non-union commercials and shit.
Yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
you do like a leap, and then you're like, oh, and then you do a project or a web series, and then you join the union or whatever.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
What do you think was like that big leap? What do you think that's gotten you here where you're at? Is there been anything in particular you can think of that changed for you or in your career?
No, I can't really say that there was a particular moment or anything like that.
No, I'm just saying, like anything you're doing or something like that.
No, like I don't think so. I think for me, what I like to tell people, man, like when people ask me things like that, I'll be like, I don't do anything special.
Yeah.
For me, it's like I'm just experienced. Like
Yeah.
I've been experienced on all kinds of levels. Like
Yeah.
from no budget to low budget to medium budget to the highest budget.
100%.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like I know I've been experienced and exposed to a lot of different sets and different directors and different. You know what I'm saying?
I think that's the most important thing,
yeah,
bro. In the beginning, just fucking do everything, bro.
Yeah, well, yeah, you
Not
got
everything, don't
but
get
you
crazy.
but you got to get out there. You
That's what I'm
can't
saying.
you can't like hope and like you gotta and if it means you gotta go film yourself, then you gotta do that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like if it ain't working for you, if you're not getting lucky, you're not booking some stuff, then you got to go out there and show your skills.
Create
and put
that
yourself on
opportunity.
tape. Yeah, create the opportunity and create the door for yourself. So for me, I was just been blessed to be a part of so many different projects, and then obviously with Freedom Riders was definitely
Yeah. That was a springboard.
yeah, for sure, because it was like I was this new kid, didn't know anything about acting, and here I am having a scene across Hilary Swank.
Did you get like an agent after that and all that?
Yeah,
shit?
I did.
Everybody's like, yo, who is this kid?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, for sure, like
How was it, bro? What do you think is the biggest lesson for you? Like, you know what I mean? Because for me, I know what I've taken away from this, and like, because it's a lot of no's, you know what I mean? And it's a lot of shit that's out of your control that you can't. There's nothing you can say, you know what I mean?
Yep.
You could kill some shit, and it happens to a lot of us. So,
Yeah.
we know a million people that you kill some shit, and they're just like, for whatever reason, they can't.
Yeah.
What do you think is the biggest thing you've learned after all this, from the first project to now?
Damn, Rick, that's a good question. The biggest thing that I've learned.
I'll tell you what mine is to get you.
Yeah.
I've just been humbled, bro. To be humbled, bro.
Yeah.
It's the biggest. I mean, because it's just kind of like, not in a way where you're buying. It's just in the way where I'm like, this is just the way I live. You know what I mean? Make it normal.
Mm-hmm.
Don't make it like, don't put people up here, up here, but it just be humble and be nice and treat them like you would treat anybody. Just be like, hey man,
Yeah.
you're a fucking dude doing your job. You're a girl doing your job. Whatever. Let's just do this, and just to be humble and approach every project like
Yeah.
it's your
100%.
first. You know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%. That goes a long way, man. Like people remember you because they, you know what I'm saying. You're a cool person. They like you. You know what I'm saying, and that goes a long. When nobody wants
A
to
lot
work.
of times,
you know what I'm saying. Nobody wants to work with somebody who's a punk, who's a dick. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean. Like,
Yeah.
and that shit.
And word gets out.
gets around. And like
Yeah.
this, it's a small town. It's Hollywood, man. Like you do. Some
People
shit
think
stupid.
it's a big city, but I'm like,
Nah, everybody knows something about, or heard something about this or whatever.
especially with Latinos, bro. There's like 15 of us.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying. Like,
We all
yeah.
get rotated through commercials and shit.
Yeah.
And fucking movies and films. Now you're like, let me get out this bitch. Now
Yeah,
you're
you gotta
Planet
get
of
out
the
the
Apes.
box. You gotta get
Yeah.
out the box for sure.
Yeah.
I don't know, Rick. I feel like, well, to answer that question, I feel like for me, probably be the thing that I learned the most out of this whole experience so far is like, it's mistakes, man. Like the mistakes that I've made have taught me so many different things. It's like, don't be afraid to make mistakes. You know what I'm saying? Because if you don't make mistakes, you won't grow.
That's the blessing,
You
right?
won't learn. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be able to make a mistake to figure it out. Like, oh shit, what did I do wrong? Or how can I have make this better? You know what I'm saying?
That's the problem. What happens when people kind of get everything right off the bat?
Oh yeah,
You know what I mean?
Of course, 100%.
You see all these child stars that never really had the.
Yeah, I mean, I
opportunity to grow.
was kind of in that similar situation because, like, I was 16, I had all this money, and I was like, yo, like, blew this shit away. Like, I wasn't smart.
I've been there.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to be smart, but it was a mistake, right? So, next opportunity, you don't do that. You do something smarter with it.
That's kind of
you invest in yourself, and then you fucking, you get the best headshots or you get the best editing reels, and you know what I'm saying? So
put it back into your work, and it just comes back to you. Yeah, it's kind of crazy, man. It's what a trippy ass industry, man.
Yeah.
Well, Now that we got you going, bro. It's time for some hot seat questions.
What's the flame? You should at least have a little lighter,
bro.
Something like light this little
edit this shit and have some fire come out your ass and shit.
What you got for me, Rick?
All right, bro. If you could,
you already know me, dog.
If you could choose a superpower, what would it be and why? Go.
Damn, if I could choose a superpower, what would it be and why? I would choose to fly.
Damn, why? That's a badass one, though.
But that's not really a superpower.
Yeah, fuck yeah, it is. You know anybody that can fly? I don't.
But I mean, what can I do with it? Just fly?
Yeah, bro. You don't gotta do like fuck airports, fuck everybody. I'm bouncing. Cops are gonna catch you. Bitches levitate.
That's kind of dope. That is kind of dope, low key.
Like, if somebody is fucking up or somebody tries to just be like, "What, bitch?"
Nah, I need to be more creative with that. That shit was whack. Like, cause I feel like it's more selfish.
So what?
Like, it's only good for me. If a superpower,
you could go into a building and save children out of burning buildings.
But I could die, dog.
True.
Like, what if I was like more like I couldn't feel pain? You know what I'm saying? Or I was bulletproof.
Bulletproof is cool.
Like Man of Steel.
Because you can be pain free, but I can still kill you. You know what I mean?
True.
But bulletproof is cool.
Bulletproof. I don't know. I would say for me, flying for now.
Flying bulletproof man.
There you go.
All right. Yo,
still rocking a bulletproof.
For real. Who's your childhood hero?
My childhood hero
was like an athlete or actor.
It was most definitely an athlete. I would say it was Ronaldo. Fenomeno, Brazil. The Brazilian.
Você fala português?
I don't speak Portuguese.
Yeah. Hey, I don't either.
He does though.
All right, one has to go, bro. The kicks or the clothes. One's got to be basic.
Wait, hold on. What? Say it one more time.
One's got to go.
One's got to go.
Yeah, one's got to be basic as fuck. I'm talking about either New Balance kicks.
Oh hell no.
Or some Walmart clothes.
The clothes.
Yeah.
My kicks got to be fresh.
For real?
Yeah, because I feel like you can just throw some simple black jeans.
That's true.
And as long as you
From
got
Walmart.
some fresh Nikes or Adidas or Jordans or something, anything.
Yeah.
Like,
I've been seeing you, bro. That's what this motherfucker spends his money on. That's how you know he's from the hood.
Yep.
Because this motherfucker's just buying shoes.
No, but hold on. But I'm different. Like, I have a very specific
That's true.
Jordan that I buy. If it's the 6s, I'm going to buy them.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck how much they cost.
I
like them, I'm going to buy them.
I see the boomerangs all the time.
Yeah, I bought like 3 in one time, which is kind of...
It's a pack, right? You buy.
Sometimes they do them in packs.
I don't know shit about shoes. I don't know shit about fashion.
Nah, you pretty well fashioned.
Yeah, because I pay shit. I pay people, and I get my girlfriend.
You got a good taste of fashion, bro.
Thanks,
you got
man,
a good sense
nice.
of fashion.
I don't believe you. First crush. How did it end up? First girlfriend ever.
Damn, first crush. Are we talking like elementary? Because like, bro, elementary you fall in love with everybody.
Damn, bro. Right? You started young.
Well, I had a crush in elementary.
I'm talking about your first girlfriend. Your first girlfriend.
My first girlfriend was in the 6th grade. I'll never forget this. Her name was Sophia. It was the 6th grade, and
she sounds pretty.
She was pretty, yeah.
She's pretty. She's like, you're like for like an 8-year-old. You're like, oh my god. She's so pretty.
And she was kind of like a tomboy. Like,
how old are you?
I'm 28.
No, how old were you at the time?
Oh, I was. How old are you when you were in the 6th grade?
6th grade? You're like 11, 12?
12, something like that. Yeah. Yeah,
that was my first girlfriend too. So that was 6th grade.
Yeah.
What happened, Sophia? She was kind of a tomboy.
Yeah, she was cool. Like, we went out for like a week.
Hey, that's commitment, bro.
It's middle school, man. Like,
hey, bro.
We went out for like a week, and then I think I broke up with her. Damn, I feel bad.
Heartbreaking. Hey,
I swear, like
sorry,
now
Sophia.
I think about it.
She's probably watching it. Sorry, Sophia.
Like,
he's a nice guy.
I can't remember. I felt like I think I was a little bitch. Like I was too nervous. I just didn't want to like be with her, and I was like, it was weird. It was awkward. Like, cause all I wanted to do was play ball. Like I just wanted to go fucking.
You want to play?
Yeah,
she's like, no.
What is having a girlfriend? Like, nah, man, let's go play. Like, what the fuck? Like, so I was kind of like,
I only got a girlfriend because they told me I wanted one.
That's what it was. Like I was peer pressured into it.
Yeah,
but it was cool. Like, I liked her.
Bro, my best friend. Well, one of my best friends now that I've had for like 20 years, since the 5th grade, he stole my first girlfriend from me.
Yo, that's heartbreaking.
Cold blooded.
Fuck him. Nah.
I know, for real. He's a world champion kickboxer though, so I can't.
Oh, you ain't about to win that fight. For real. You gonna lose that one for
He's
sure.
Still an asshole. Fuck that dude.
That's jokes.
Bam. Let's go to some current events, bro.
All right, what's going on in the world today?
Check it out, bro. Let's see. Let's pick some current events, bro. Oh shit, there's this artist going around, bro, and he's like a right-wing artist, and he's putting up all these pro-Trump shit and
really?
Like like you know what I mean, right-wing. So it's kind of like I'm like, okay, cool, and like these are some of his paintings. So it's like Trump and shit. Chilling in his suit, flipping everybody off, like fuck you, whatever. He's putting them all over.
That's a big statement right there.
For real. But at the same time, look, he's just some conservative dude, and he hates like Bernie and Obama. But at the same time, I'm like, I prefer.
That's a Nazi, bro.
For real, I know, right?
That fucker's a Nazi.
But at the same time, I appreciate this way of a war between people. If it's art, it's like
that's actually interesting.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Instead of it being like
out in the streets and doing dumb shit and like
blocking traffic and shit. And a lot of times that's the left side that's been doing it. Because I'm like, I understand like a lot of things. I'm gonna get a lot of shit for this, but whatever. I understand a lot of things when you're protesting. I'm all about it. But when you start blocking like freeways and traffic, that's a selfish thing. Because what if people have to get to hospitals? What if people are delivering babies or some people need to get to their medication? Whatever the fucking case may be, like you're automatically assuming that your cause is more important than somebody else's out there, and you don't know what it is. So you're solidifying the very thing that you're fighting. You're saying you're not important, right? And that's what you want to feel, right? You want to feel important. You're making other people feel important. So I just feel like there's a different way. And
yeah, you see, that's where things get complicated. That's where a lot of things get complicated. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like,
how do you feel about that?
About like protesting and stuff?
Yeah.
I think it's cool, man. But again, like to a certain extent, like you can't be,
can't be crazy,
breaking windows and shit and
burning
shit down.
Dude, well, it's crazy. Have you seen like the shit that they've this is super conspiracy theory.
I'm with that.
Oh, for real.
Illuminati.
So,
let's not even get into that, man. Hell no. We ain't gonna talk about that.
So it's these are government hired proxies. So it's like they can't break up a protest, right? Because it's a right of the people to break up a protest. So they hire people to go in. They go in with military issued boots, bro, like fucking 12, like tactical boots and shit.
Yeah.
They wear hoodies and shit. They're all white and shit. Most of the time, it's kind of crazy. And they start breaking shit. Right, so they kind of start the movement. So then that way the police can come in and break up the protest, because if there's no violence going on, if they're not breaking shit, they gotta stand back.
Right.
So what they do is they hire these teams and they go in and they start fucking shit up, and then other people start joining in.
Hold on, is this an actual thing though?
Yeah, bro, it's an actual thing. There's videos of this shit. So these guys they chased them into a building and they held them. They were at a gunpoint hostage or whatever with the cops and shit. Something happened. Somebody got a phone call and those guys ended up going free.
No fucking way.
It's kind of crazy.
This is why Illuminati is like, this is part of
conspiracy
that.
Theory.
There's part of that shit, bro. Like
interdimensional.
That's a whole nother segment. We'll do that another night.
I don't know, but I feel like art is kind of a cool way to like.
I think it's great.
Out.
I think it's great. I think it's like
But it does say it's a loud statement though.
It is a loud statement. Look at that shit. Like,
but at the same time, the left has a loud statement too. You know what I mean? I'm more in the middle, but.
Yeah, me too. I'm more on the independent part.
Yeah,
for sure.
For real. I don't fuck with like.
But we ain't gonna get into that.
Yeah, for real. Let's not get crazy. Hey, dog, check it out. You know about that China dog festival where they kill all the dogs and eat them and shit?
That's just horrible.
But
hold on. See, I'm being judgmental.
Okay.
I don't know, dog. Like, is that their culture? Is that what they do?
Yeah, bro.
You see, I can't knock them for them doing
true.
that. You know what I'm saying?
True.
Like.
I agree, bro. I don't even.
We're different. It's horrible to me because, like, puppies are beautiful.
For
Dogs
real.
are, your best friend.
We got Nala in here.
A man's best friend, right?
We won't eat you, Nala. Don't trip.
No,
You
we're
too
not
cute.
gonna eat you.
Nah, you too cute. You too skinny anyway. We got no meat.
You didn't bring me my water, so we good.
For real.
I might not.
For real.
No, I don't know. That's. I mean.
But at the same time.
But what's happening? I see China's dogs.
So there was rumors that they were gonna ban it because there was a huge outlash last year. That people were like, what the fuck? These guys are so prehistoric.
Yeah, they should do that.
So
they should ban it.
They were trying to ban it, and there was rumors about it, but they're like, fuck it, we're going to do it anyway, so you guys can suck a dick. And they're doing it. So
they're not going to ban it.
No, they're doing it.
So they're banning it.
Yeah. No, they're not banning it. They're going to do it anyway. There's like some regulations that got put in place. Like they can only have like a certain amount of carcasses out. It's fucking crazy. And then now they're like, but people are still doing whatever they want.
Who else eats dogs? Like,
I don't know.
Who else is poor? The Japanese eats dogs.
I don't know. I know there's a big festival though in China. They kill like thousands of dogs. But at the same time, like, I don't eat any meat, bro. So I'm like, it's the same shit to me, bro.
Yeah,
meat
look, I it's crazy, dog. Like, I don't want to be a hypocrite, but like, cause I eat meat, I eat chicken, and shit. But like, I saw this video maybe like a couple years ago. About I don't know what it was.
Fucks you up, probably.
Yeah, it fucked me up, dog. It really fucked emotionally. Like
I know,
I was so heartbroken, dog. It was
man.
it was really too gruesome, man. It was I saw a video of like I don't know where it was. I don't want to say where the fuck it was. I don't know where it was. I can't remember. It was in a country where they were killing like raccoons and shit. They'll make the fur. You know what I'm saying? Like they make everything out of fur. So I'm kind of. I support that whole PETA movement thing, and but in the sense too, like it's I don't know, man, it's crazy, like
it's trippy, bro, because I'm on team people too, bro. Like,
you feel me? Yeah,
I'm team people, like fuck everything else.
I'm team money, so but you know what I'm saying? You gotta be, You know what I'm saying?
But
Like
at the same time, I don't know. I don't know. I don't need any. So it's the same. To me, it's the same shit. But I can't. I mean, I love dogs. I have a fucking dog. I mean,
yeah,
it's just like
you can't.
it's a trip though. What the fuck am I gonna say to them? Like
And another question too is like how big are these dogs?
I mean, they're pretty big. You see
They
them
look
right
big.
there,
They look like
bro.
that was somebody's best friend, dog.
Yeah.
Like what the fuck? Like
Yeah.
your dog
bro.
goes missing, and next thing you know, like.
But I think it's like stray dogs that they do.
But see, that's. See, look, this
guys.
is why, dog, and this is important. And I need to share this. This is why, this world that we live in, you got to turn to something, and for me, it's God.
Yeah.
Like I can't. I feel like if we had all the answers to everything, you know what I'm saying? Like the world would be perfect. But there's a reason why we can't fix certain things. There's
it's
a reason why,
game, bro.
Yeah,
I mean, I feel like life is like a video game, bro. And this is you gotta power down your avatar at the end of your day because this bad boy's got to recharge his batteries. This is your game, and your soul. That's you, the player, right? This is like you're playing virtual reality. We're in the Matrix. That's how I like to equate it because it helps me understand. So I'm like, okay, so like everything is a level, and every level has a new boss at it, just like every video game. You know what I mean?
Right.
And you got to figure out how to get around these obstacles in whatever area you are in your life and whatever subject whether it be your health, your fucking career, or whatever.
Yeah.
So you have that, and then at the end of it, there's like a big lesson that you learn. You know, and it happens with everything. Like for me, it's like I've changed my lifestyle a lot recently in the years, like with drinking and fucking partying and doing all kinds of crazy shit. To like, you know, I'm like a plant-based yogi and shit, bro.
And you look good, dog.
Yeah, I
honestly,
feel good.
You look good.
It's crazy, right?
Yeah,
sneaky 50 pounds.
Yeah, this boy was like, he was 2 ricks, and now he slimmed down. He looks good.
Oh, Slim Shady.
Yeah.
But yeah. So it's like I just feel like it helps me equate to that. So I'm like, at the end of the day, I gotta take care of my avatar because if I don't, you got like a health bar and you got like an energy bar and you got this and you just fucking it just helps me break it down, bro.
Yeah, no, I feel you. I can see that.
And I feel like God is the collective consciousness of everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Does that trip out? I don't know.
No.
I feel like we're all the same. We're all one, right? So like, picture a prism. You know what a prism is?
Prism?
Yeah, that shit that they flash light into and like a rainbow comes out. It's like a little triangle looking thing.
Oh yeah. I know what you're talking about.
So like, I feel like everything is like a prism. We're all the same thing. We're just looking at different angles of the glass and different experiences. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I smoked too much weed.
Nah, but that's a cool way of looking at it. See, but you get creative thinking like that. You should write a movie.
Yeah,
you should make that shit a motherfucking movie.
Bro, I got something planned, bro. If you want, I'm just saying.
Of course, hell
bro,
yeah.
let's
you already know, man. Let's create.
Let's be
We're
funny,
about creating.
bro. I want to be funny. Look at this, bro. There's a 5-year-old painter that's already sold hundreds of dollars of her work, bro. And they call her Casey Swirls, bro. This girl started painting at 3 years old.
Chris, you gotta see this,
bro.
This is really
legit,
good.
right?
That's fucking. She's 5.
Yeah, bro. She's 5, and people be buying her work. Look at this little Asian girl. She's just killing the game. I think she's Asian. Hashtag no racist.
Hey yo, don't be racist, bro.
That. No, I stole that.
No, but she does look like
she has sold close to 200 pieces, donated hundreds of dollars to charities for her sales.
That's a sweet little girl.
Damn, that kid is killing the game. What are you doing with your life?
What the fuck you doing?
Hey man, this little 5-year-old is making bank.
Let me point at myself. What the fuck am I doing?
For real, right?
No, that's great. Honestly, that's.
She sells it on
cool.
Etsy and Society 6. Casey Swirl. Damn, isn't that legit though? These things are dope.
I might have to support that,
bro.
I might have to go get me.
Right, put
piece.
that up in the crib, like get
Yeah.
a couple different colors and shit.
That's
hey, bro,
dope.
you need like get like an interior designer, bro.
I see you with the U. Oh, you don't want to. We shouldn't talk about the UFC.
Oh, bro.
You want to get
I'm
into
an
that
expert,
right now?
bro. I'm an expert.
Oh, you want to talk about Mayweather McGregor?
Oh, bro, we can.
Oh, here
we
go.
nearly got into a fight.
We
the other
almost
day.
fought the other day because of that,
bro. Like there's a lot of unknown variables. Is all I'm saying.
Hey, Rick, there's
a lot of unknown variables, right?
You're talking about the greatest defensive boxer that has ever boxed.
I agree.
Ever.
I know.
Ever.
I know.
And then you got a guy who's never been in a boxing match.
He's been in a boxing match. Amateur, not pro.
He hasn't even fought a middleman.
No.
He's fighting the highest level fighter.
At 40.
Doesn't matter.
It does matter.
It doesn't matter because if you take him out the ring, guess what? You're fighting another man outside in the street.
Yeah,
he's gonna defend himself.
Still, I mean,
yeah, he's gonna fight.
But at the same time, you guys don't realize also how much smaller Mayweather is than McGregor. There's a giant difference.
But that works against McGregor's favor.
Maybe. What if he gets hit with one of them fucking toasters and gets put to sleep?
He can't. He's
with a wild
slow.
punch.
Look what happened to Canelo. Canelo couldn't catch him.
Yeah,
Canelo's a bigger dude.
But Canelo was young as fuck too. I feel like if Canelo
That's
fought,
just an excuse,
bro.
dog.
He wasn't as good as he is today.
No, man.
He's not the Canelo he is today.
He's not. Canelo's
he's on fire right now.
But he's still slow. He's still slow
he's also
compared
a power puncher,
compared to Mayweather.
Yeah. No,
There's
Mayweather's
no-
fast as fuck.
There's no. He's just too.
I'm not saying he's not gonna win. I'm not saying. I think Mayweather wins by decision. But what I think is crazy. Did my shit just go out?
I think so.
Is it? Oh shit. No. Yeah, I stopped one. All
right, we got rap.
All right, cool. My bad. That shit just died. Anyway. Yeah. So who knows what's gonna happen? But that's it, man. That's it for today. We got episode 26 of Curious Radio down. We got Edgar. Fucking Gabriel Chavarria.
Oh, we wrapping it up right now?
Yeah. We're wrapping it right now.
Oh, damn, my bad.
No, you're good. You're good. We're an hour in, bro. It's all good. You party.
Yeah.
It's all good. But yeah, man, you got anything else you want to plug, brother?
Shoot, just watch Planet of the Apes July 14th.
See if Lowriders is.
If Lowriders should
Shout out
still
to
be
Chris.
in
He's in the
theaters. Shout out
studio.
to
He's
my
not
boy
on
Chris.
camera, but
He ain't on camera right now, but he did all the artwork for it.
yeah.
Chris Menace and so Lowriders is still out. Check it out, and then War for the Planet of the Apes July 14th, and then we good.
That's it, man.
Yeah.
Shit. It was a pleasure having
Yo,
you in here,
Rick,
brother. I've been
let's
trying
do
to make
this
this happen
again.
for a minute, bro. It's dope,
I know.
right?
Yeah, it's dope.
It's fun. It's
I
a little
know.
podcast. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is Curious Radio with Gabriel Chavarria. Until the next one.
Peace out.
Peace. Curious Radio.